I'm very aware that it's beyond me. It's beyond me being recognized as an actress. It's like a whole community of Asians coming forwards and saying, "You're going to do this for us. You have to do this for us. You will do this for us." And then you go like, "Oh my God, this is really," and you go, "Yes, I will do my utmost."
The character of Evelyn, how much did she resonate with you? You know, because as you point out, you have been fighting in some respects in parts of your career, and she's a fighter, isn't she? She fights for her family,
Yeah.
she fights for her daughter, she fights for the universe, and ultimately she's fighting for herself.
It's been a long time since I have even read something that resonated so deeply in me. I think so many of us, especially women, understand this. As your numbers get bigger, you get put in certain boxes. And especially as an actress, the roles get smaller, they get more insignificant. When we first got the script, a lot of people said to me, "You know, this is a big risk because you're going on from a Marvel, you're going to do a Marvel movie, and that could change a lot more things for you." But for me, it's like life is about challenges and taking risks. Because if not, you'd be doing the same thing over and over again. So the Daniels were bold, and I also became courageous.
What we were watching on screen felt very real and relatable for so many people in this part of the world, in Asia. What do you think it says about the way the film industry is now?
This whole community, this whole group of people have felt so unseen for such a long time. I think a lot of the times Asians tend to not really show so much emotion. And I think maybe perhaps that's a misconception that we just go about doing our own thing and, and we don't need our stories to be told, which is not true. I think it is also how we tell the story that makes a difference. I think especially in Hollywood, what I'm asking for is the privilege to compete, the privilege to show you that the audience wants Hollywood to reflect on its community, to reflect on on globally, because that's what it is. It is a global industry. It's no longer just on one singular market.
Do you think that some people have to work harder than others, being Asian, being a woman?
We've always had to work harder. So many of us actresses have faced that problem before and will continue to do so. But look at some of my peers. What do? They become directors themselves. They become writers themselves. They become storytellers themselves. They make the opportunities. They create the doorways. And this is what we have to do. Unfortunately, I wish I was a writer. Then I would have written a lot of my own scripts. So I do depend on the next generation of forward thinkers to write that script, to like the Daniels. They were bold enough to write this script about a very ordinary woman who was given an opportunity to be a superhero.
Now that you're in Hollywood, is it still Mecca for you, Michelle?
You know what? I think Hollywood will always be Hollywood. That has always been the ultimate dream. But then, the world has evolved, the world keeps changing, and there are other markets that will keep growing and growing. And that is good for Hollywood because it goes to show them that they have to evolve. They have to get better. They have to be more embracing with the rest of the world.